Follow me on Twitch.
This is basically a suicide mission. Hey, what is up, guys and gals? Julian RH15 here, back again with another video. Today, I got the face cam going, so you can see my face. Hello, everybody. I can see through your screen. You read the title. I'm gonna get a bunch of hate comments because it's just bound to happen. I am ranking every Call of Duty game. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough video. So this is all my opinion, duh. So please just remember that. And I'm gonna get a bunch of hate comments because I am gonna do some stupid stuff that people think that is stupid of me, if that makes any sense. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Call of Duty games to rank. And people are not going to agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. Please leave your rankings in the comments below. We're 13 subscribers away from 100. So please. But I might lose some after this video. Enough talking. Let us do this. Okay, so let's start with Modern Warfare. Now, if we do want to include the remaster, I'll put it at B tier. From my experience with the remaster, because I only played the remastered of this game, I had definitely more fun moments on this than Infinite Warfare. But at the same time, these maps some of them gotta go and some of them can stay. But like maps like Bog, I know a lot of people love that map. I'm not a big fan of it. Plus Juggernaut, you gotta think about that. The extra health. Then again, you can use stopping power to get rid of that. But then again, why is it even in the game? And also, guns are way too overpowered. The M16, man, oh my god. But that's what made the game unique and special. I'm not gonna go in depth with every Call of Duty game, because this video is going to be 3 hours long. But yeah, Modern Warfare is a B tier. World at War, I'm giving it an A tier, man. Release the Hounds, man. I grew up with World at War and MW2. Never really got to play in depth, I will be honest. But I was like sitting there with my dad watching him play the whole thing. And I remember World at War, seeing zombies for the first time. I actually got my chance to play World at War at a friend's house. Playing Knocked and day in and day out. It was the best time I ever had. So A tier, introduced zombies, which is revolutionary. The campaign was actually fun. I forgot to mention the campaign in Modern Warfare. It's amazing. The old one, 07. But the campaign World at War still holds up to today, man. That's why it's at A tier. Modern Warfare 2. I recently played the remastered campaign, so it actually gives it a lot of points because I actually love that campaign now. But I do remember the multiplayer being quite broken, just like Modern Warfare. So it's gonna be on a B tier. Black Ops. Let me tell you this, man. You want to talk about the greatest Call of Duty game of all time? You talk about Black Ops, man. This game had a lot. It had really good zombies, a really good campaign, and really good multiplayer. 3 things that it's hard to come by nowadays. It's going to S tier, man. Nope, and there we go. It's an S tier. It's an S tier game. I'll play it anytime. COD points in that game was the best COD points ever to exist. Man, Rager matches, oh, so fun. Modern Warfare 3. This one's tricky. I'm going to put it. I'll put it at B tier as well. For 2 reasons. I was gonna put it in A tier because I remember this game being balanced, but being on the tad bit boring side of things, and I do think Spec Ops was better in MW2 than MW3. But MW3 still had amazing campaign, man. The whole trilogy of Modern Warfare was godlike. I will respect that. MW3 kind of felt the same with MW2, but it wasn't broken. It was just not. It was adequate. That's the word I'm looking for. It's adequate. It's an adequate multiplayer game. I don't really remember Spec Ops. Was Spec Ops in MW3? I think it was. I want to say it was. I don't want to be dummy, but probably, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, MW3 is a B tier. So every Modern Warfare game to ever come out was a B tier. But I do like Treyarch better. Just hold on, okay? It's gonna be rough for these next ones. Especially this next one right here. Black Ops 2. It's a B tier game.
My nigga, you cannot do that. That's not okay.
Now listen, okay? You can say whatever you want. Oh my god, the multiplayer was fun because the guns and the maps played well. Yes, I will agree. Some of the maps played amazing. Okay, they had really good map design in that game, and the multiplayer was kind of fun. But the zombies and the campaign, I think it's one of the worst. I'm sorry. My favorite map in Black Ops 2 Zombies was Buried. Then comes Mob, then comes Origins, and then the rest we don't even talk about. Because it was not good. It was not good. Like I said, I can't go in depth in this whole tier list thing, but if you do want to see me like make a video on like why I'm not a big fan of Black Ops 2, and I think honestly it is the worst in the series, but it's still a good game. Leave a like for the three of you watching this video. Ghost, yeah, that's a big yikes for me. Okay, like in the year I'm gonna say 2013. I was deciding over Battlefield 4 or Black Ops 2. I didn't even know at the time Ghost was out. And then when it was out, yeah, nah, fam. It had everything going for it though. We had the Eminem music, like Eminem jumped on the track. Snoop Dogg as a voice announcer. But yeah, it just fell flat. I didn't like it, man. Aliens was a cool thing. Was a cool thing to do, but yeah, it's not my thing. I'm sorry. Just for my personal taste, I'd rather prefer Zombies than Aliens, but I think Aliens has some good stuff going for it. Campaign was some of the worst storytelling I've ever seen, and then the multiplayer was just the worst. Honestly, it was the worst multiplayer in any COD game. Advanced Warfare. I had a lot of fun times with Advanced Warfare. I'll put it at B tier. But the multiplayer was probably one of the best multiplayers I ever played. You can go to like Master Prestige with the gold prestiges. It was so much fun, so much stuff to collect. I know supply drops came in that game and kind of messed up stuff, but honestly, at the time I didn't really care, to be honest. That's the time where I don't really care about the supply drops. BO3 was the worst, I think, the worst system. Well, Advanced Warfare had the futuristic EXO vibe. It was the first EXO game that came out, and honestly, it was a blast. Okay, we needed a change from Call of Duty, and Advanced Warfare had the cojones to actually do that. BO3, I'm gonna give this an A. It's an A ranking. What? It's an A ranking game. BO3 is an A. Yeah, the launch was sucky, but it did better over time. Loved the zombies in that game. And love the multiplayer. The only reason it's not an S tier is because what is that campaign? I like the idea of an online campaign, and then you give us no story. Yeah, BO3 A tier game. Infinite Warfare is going to be a solid C. Now, I would go back and play Infinite Warfare multiplayer today because it felt adequate, just like Modern Warfare 3. But the thing that made it less good was the zombies, man. It was funny, and that was it. It was just funny. And the campaign, well, yes, it was very good at telling their story and had a lot of people in it. It had Conor McGregor in it, man. That's crazy. I thought it was okay at best, but it was still an okay campaign. Zombies is what really killed it, kind of. But the zombies was fun. It was fun. World War II. I'm gonna give World War II I want to give it a B, man. If it's between C and B, I'm gonna give it a C though. But I really like this game. Multiplayer felt really good. I like the handling of all the guns. Maps though were a hit or miss. We barely had any maps at launch, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I haven't really been talking about maps since the past CODs. But World War II, I don't remember them having fantastic maps. All of it was 3-lane and kind of sluggish. so it felt repetitive, but it was still okay multiplayer. Campaign was like a movie, a very cliche movie, but it was still a good movie, if that makes any sense. So it still looked amazing though. And the zombies, again, it's a hit or miss. It's a 50-50 for me. You can go with zombies. I love the first map, and I love the third DLC pack with all different. Like you go to different places in the zombies map, which I thought was pretty cool and challenging. And that was it from the zombies that I remember. But yeah, everything else is okay. The war mode was kind of the war mode they added was good in beta, good at launch, and then it just over time. BO4, I so want to give it an S tier. I really love BO4, but I'm gonna give it an A for reasons I will explain now. No campaign, sad, but really didn't care after the garbage campaign BO3 brought. But Blackout was very good. The reason why Blackout was so good, because even with like the time restraints they had to make Blackout because of Fortnite, it was still a solid game, and honestly I think it is better than Fortnite. It's so 1,000 times better than Fortnite. But if it's better, is it better than Warzone? I don't know. Find out in the video I'm making in the future. Multiplayer, I thought it was fun. I mean, I'm coming from Overwatch, so I know why people do not like the multiplayer, because it felt like a hero shooter, but I love that. Plus, it's another change to COD that I actually enjoy. I know people complain about the 150 health and the armor and the specialists. I didn't care about all that. I still had fun. The main thing here is fun and balancing. BO4 was not balanced, but if you really think about it, everyone being overpowered is a balanced game. If that makes any sense, right? Please stick with me. And zombies was new, thank God, because sometimes with the old system it got a little boring. Having that chance to create your class and make perks, I thought it was interesting. Sure, I didn't play it all the time. Like, I played less zombies in BO4 than BO3, but I still remember having some good times in there. Especially the custom zombies mode they added was brilliant, really underutilized. I highly suggest you play BO4 if you hated it the first time around. I promise you it is a really good game. Plus the best camos to ever come out in COD history. You can fight me on that. Alright, the newest game, Modern Warfare 2019. Man, I praise this game for its campaign. Its campaign is why it's holding up to a C. Now, this could change over time depending on where this game goes at the end of its cycle. Crossplay, good. And the DLC's free, good. Warzone's free, good. And then it stops from there, because you have to buy the battle pass, which, no, BO4 had it free. Another reason why you should play BO4. But in this Modern Warfare game, like, recoil felt so realistic, which is fine. But God, every time I put an attachment, there's a con. But it's supposed to, like, oh, make sure you put on the attachments you want, because there's going to be some drawbacks that you have to play a little bit smarter. But at the same time, why? For years, there was barely any drawbacks on any attachments. Suppressor, you lose damage range. Okay, it's fine. Any sight you put on, you lose aim down sight speed. Well, you want extended mags, you lose aim down sight speed. You want to put a stock on, you lose mobility. Like, why is everything a con that I put on my gun? And the maps, are kind of another hit or miss type of thing. But campaign is amazing. Highly suggest you play that. And Warzone is Warzone. Okay. That'll be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace to people, and goodbye.